Good evening and welcome to Omniboslive. I'm Omnidog from Omnidog's Vault. I'm one of your hosts in the fabulous Paul's Previews and Reads episode here on Monday night. Joined with me tonight are Gabe Loves 90s Comics.
What's up, everybody? Shout out to the chat for everybody showing up today. It is cold, cold, cold. Snowing in Vegas today.
Unless you're in Puerto Rico, where Gio was like taking his shirt off, going, "Man, it's so hot down here."
Yeah. And Omar was actually on time this time.
Yeah, actually, no, I'm on time like all the time. This behind the scenes garbage has to stop, man. You guys are giving me a bad rap. Oh no, wait. Actually, no, I do that myself. Never mind.
We noticed that. And that's Gio, the 70-degree from Puerto Rico Gio. How's it going, buddy?
I'm doing well. Happy to be here and glad to be live with such wonderful people talking about comics and all that fun stuff.
Our favorite thing. And one of our favorite things, of course, is InStockTrades.com, our fabulous sponsor where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. At the end of every month, which is going to be this week, we give away a $50 gift card courtesy of IST to a lucky viewer like you. Order $50 or more in a order in the United States. That's in an order in the United States. You get free shipping, fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's at StockTrades.com.
Nice.
Right on, man.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Jess. Beautiful.
Yep.
Jess is the best. That promo is like the best promo out of like any comic book YouTube show.
Would you be upset if they took like a clip of you, like after they In Stock Trade stumps us and start using your clip on like someone else's show? Like not giving you any credit at all. And like the guy, like 11 o'clock's comics or whoever the hell it is like, man, I really hate this old guy singing on my show, but it's not great.
That's the commercial. We got to play it.
They pay the bill, so I can't complain.
We got to make a rap video commercial of the promo or something.
I like it, Lionheart. We're the four horsemen of the geeky panel.
Right on.
Dibs on death.
Oh, damn, I was just going to say that.
Sorry, man. You're what's the weakest one? You're definitely not war. Damn it, I should have been war. Shit.
Yeah.
Or,
war. Somebody else can be famine. And then there's
pestilence, which we're going through.
Sprinkles on ice cream. Oh, it's pestilence. Okay.
Pestilence.
Yeah. Isn't there a Four Horsemen apocalypse called coronavirus too? No? Okay.
You know what, man? Amanda and I did a show last week where she said that word and YouTube immediately deleted that word. Like somebody messaged us saying what word was said at this time. And I was like, I don't know. I say a lot of words when I'm drinking. Let me go check. And it was Amanda, and she had said that word. Now, they didn't demonetize or anything. It was just really weird. Normally, they send you a message or something, but they took it upon themselves to remove the word from the video.
Maybe
it was kind of weird.
Maybe the word is flagged or something, and it just snips it when it can, when the algorithm finds it or something. I don't know. Probably.
Wow, you're not allowed to say that?
Right? And then
everything else.
2 words later, I was dropping the F-bomb. So it didn't make any sense.
I know at the beginning of the outbreak, YouTube was monitoring people making videos about it with like conspiracy theories or just talking about what happens.
That's how you get candy, man.
No, I'm not gonna summon anything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's how you get Beetlejuice. That's how you get Candyman.
Yeah. We don't need that.
Yeah, so, Tyler, quit trying to make us say it, dude.
That's T-Lar Blunt.
I forgot I need to take pictures for that guy. I told him I would take pictures.
You better take that shirt off.
Transformers collection. Easy, buddy.
Oh, Transformers. Gotcha.
Right.
Wow.
That's what
Sure.
we're calling it.
That's what we're calling it now.
I've been working on getting
Updating this grinder on the air.
Bug back together, and I can't do it yet.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get Bumblebee back together, and he just won't go back. He's constant robot form.
Dude,
Like breakdancing.
Dude, he literally has three steps into his transformation.
I'm on approximately 0.
Dude, G.I. Joe, Jess.
No.
Freaking Tyler, man.
Oh,
He's like, I found you a Firefly, and that I went down the rabbit hole of, well, I guess I got to find everything else.
I need to get a Snake Eyes. I'm still searching around, not too hard, but man, it's that Snake
Eyes isn't that bad, and I think he's being re-released too. Now,
there's like exclusives that Target exclusive.
The Hasbro Pulse one was a pain in the ass to find. Do people still use grinders? That's still a thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, right. You guys don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
What the hell was I doing? Oh, I was texting Tyler. All right, let's get the show started. What are we talking about today?
Hauls, what you hauled, previews, what we're previewing, and reads, what we readed.
I read a ton. Haul doesn't come in until end of month, but I read a ton.
You always say that. Like your haul doesn't come into the end of the month.
But it doesn't. What do you want me to do, man?
Well, I never even see this haul. Even the first of the month, you don't have a haul.
You don't watch my shows, Jess? You're dead to me.
I don't want to get any ideas from anybody's shows, so I don't watch.
Yeah, right.
I don't look at shows to steal stuff like you do.
Damn it! I don't do that shit. You send your freaking cronies over to my show to spy on me. They all have your damn picture attached to their profile pic, and they come and tell you, "Hey, you should do this episode." Omar just did it.
That's never happened.
Yeah, right. I don't know who you trying to lie to, man.
Oh my goodness.
All right, there you go, Tyler. I think I sent it to you. Oh man, I hope that's the right person. Hope it's nobody like I respect.
It's David Gabriel. I'm making these transformers.
Oh, he would love that. He's like, "What are you trying to tell me? Like, we should make a Transformers omnibus?"
If only they could.
Oh, I wish. That's at IDW rights, man.
Yeah, but it's still all kinds of stuff. Was it a Circuit Breaker? Was it a character that they can't use?
Yep. But IDW printed it in the last few Transformers, the thick trades.
What is it though? The correct trade paperback set to get? Is it Transformers Classics?
It's Transformers Classics is the right trade paperbacks to get. There's 7 of those, and they're the picture on black. You don't want the one with the comic panels. Comic panels leave out issue 3 with Spider-Man and leave out Circuit Breakers. Like and when I mean leave out, I mean like they black her out in panels. It is really weird.
Somebody went with a marker like they were in Central Intelligence and it's like and stuff.
The word bubble is there, but her body is missing.
Wait, why is that? Who? What book is this? Transformers?
Transformers. There's a character that was created in the Transformers book when Marvel was doing it, Circuit Breaker. So when IDW bought the rights to Transformers, they started reprinting them in trade paperback format. However, they were not allowed to reprint any Marvel characters, such as Spider-Man. He shows up in Transformers issue 3, and Circuit Breaker, because she was created by Marvel Comics. So the Spider-Man issue was completely removed. And Circuit Breaker, like, she appears, but she's blacked out. Later on, somehow they got permission to print them in the proper order, so that it's the black ones. Those are solid. Those are the ones you want. They're impossible to find these days, though. Just a heads up, Gabe. I did talk to my IDW guy, though. He said that I announced this on my show on Saturday, but he gave me a list of all the TMNT and IDW Phase 2 and Phase 1 that are coming back into print. They're going to production again. So like I mentioned before, those are evergreen, and no luck on Ghostbusters.
Did you ever find that book you were looking for?
I did, man. Yeah,
Okay.
I did. Who was
Somebody
it?
send it to you?
It was Raz. Raz hit me up.
Nice.
Good
That was
dude,
a
man. That was a good dude.
super whale for you.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? Feelings?
Yeah, my feelings toward you.
I knew it. I knew it. Called it.
You guys listen to any comic podcasts besides Curtis, of course? Secret Origin Comics wants to know.
Rob Liefeld's podcast is the greatest podcast ever. That thing he is incredible. So I definitely recommend Rob Liefeld's Robservations.
Robservations. I don't listen to any podcasts.
I don't either.
I can't. I already work in audio stuff, so I can't be listening to two different things.
Jess listens to 11 o'clock comics every day.
That's a goddamn lie.
I didn't say it. I'm reading it.
I know. Taylor, shut up.
Do you remember that day we pissed him off? No, it was me and Luis. Luis was in here talking about something that...
Black Hammer. He said...
Yeah, he's like, man, 11 o'clock comics said this was great. And you were like, fuck 11 o'clock comics. I told you that 2 months ago.
That is almost word for word what I said.
I love
exactly right.
I love that evening. That was a lot of fun, man.
That was how that was that's how the broadcast started, I think.
I think so. Not yet, brother. I am currently on Judge Dredd, trying to wrap that up amongst all my other reads. But I'll get there. I'll get there. That's my big. It's my next to do. Bendis tapes on Word Balloon. I haven't heard that. Is he still doing that?
Yeah, he still does Word Balloon.
Oh
really?
God, I haven't heard that in years.
Yeah, John Suntress. That's a good one. Also, he gets all the top creators on that show.
Does he have Peter Cullen on there? He ain't had Peter Cullen on there.
I don't know.
Just saying. Peter Cullen is the voice of Optimus Prime, Jess.
Oh.
And the voice of Eeyore.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, that I know. But yeah, Taylor helped me become best friends with a certain Batman podcast.
What was the Batman podcast called?
Well, sorry?
What was the Batman podcast called?
What was that Batcast called?
Bat Force Radio?
Yeah, Bat Force Radio. They were like fans.
Those the guys that got mad at you?
Yeah, they were fans of my show. And then Taylor also said, hey, on your Instagram, you should dump root beer on Batman Damned. And I said, that's a good idea. And Bat Force Radio got really pissed because they're friends with Lee Berhamo, and they dropped me like a hot rock and just ripped me apart on the Instagram.
They dropped you.
I'd never hear from them again. They were quoting me to Tom King and stuff, and I was like, all right. Now they won't even admit I exist.
But on the bright side, you did get like a free case of root beer one time, didn't you?
I did, yeah, that's right. I did a couple of years ago.
So hear me out.
Oh,
hear me out. This is just a pitch, right? Yeah, I'll take my usual 10% finder's fee, but just dump the whole comic thing, man. Just go straight for root beer reviews, right?
Just review root.
Yes, you might get diabetes by the end of year. But think of all the following. Like, who does root beer reviews online? I'm sure that
you could be the voice for the root beer community.
Yeah. And then on top of that, you have this amazing background, and you can introduce all these people to comics too. Like, oh yeah, man, this is like Mary Jane, Jeffrey Scott Campbell statue.
That's not a bad idea.
And then you can dump root beer, like your bad, like the root beer, like good root beer on bad root beer. I don't know. Get ridiculous with it. Anyway,
root beer reading, that can be a Patreon thing, and you just read like books to read with a good root beer stuff.
I was just gonna say, read the back of the label, man. This contains
all the ingredients.
once the pandemic stops, my daughter and I are going to start. We did review root beers on my channel for a little bit, but
There you go.
my daughter and I did.
Nice.
But once the pandemic lifts, then we're going to start it up again because there's a soda pop store close to us that carries all these amazing sodas, and they have about 40 different root beers. So I definitely want to try and do that.
You just read the nutrition labels of root. Man, people will still listen to you. And then they're going to talk about the glory days. Man, I used to know this guy when he was doing like batter days in the Bat Cave, and now he's just reading the back of labels. How the mighty have fallen.
Just came across a video of Jess and Omar reading mean tweets, and one of them was telling Jess to give up root beer.
I forgot about that one.
I had so much fun in that episode because you were like, I don't want to do it, man. I don't. And I was like, why? Because you have 3 to my 80 mean tweets or mean comments. And I was like, I'll take the hit. I still get a lot.
Boy, yeah.
It's awesome. But I think I just share it with you guys, and then I pin the mean comments. Like 9 times out of 10, they delete them. But some of those brave souls, when they write back, I'm like, oh, this is going to be great.
I missed this question for me. Sorry. From Tyler. Gio, can you give us the spill on what anime you're currently watching? I don't want to bore this podcast or this show. Whatever.
I like anime.
I'm watching right now 23 different shows.
Whoa.
So I'm not going to go through all of them. But yeah, there's a lot of shows I'm watching right now. Let's see. I can tell you a couple of them. Other Side Picnic, Jujutsu Kaisen, The Promised Neverland Season 2, Higurashi, When They Cry Go, Dr. Stone, the second season, Beastars, Season 2. What else am I watching here? Kemono Jihen, Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, Cells at Work Code Black. There's a lot of stuff.
What's AOT?
Attack on Titan, because they're airing the final season, and it is fantastic. The latest episode is just mind-blowingly great.
I need to catch up. Like, I've been meaning to get back onto Attack on Titan for a while, and I just fell off, and now I'm hearing all this stuff that's coming up in this next season. Like, the last episode that came out is, I guess, like the 3rd highest rated episode of the show so far.
It's phenomenal. They're just doing so many awesome things with that final season. I love it.
How many seasons is it?
4.
Yeah, I think I'm in season 2. Like,
but
I don't get
short.
3 yet. Yeah,
because season 1 was 26 episodes, season 2 was like 10, and 3 was like I think like 20, and now this final season is only 16 episodes, something like that. So
I watched that first season of Attack on Titan probably like 30 times because I kept introducing it to people. I was like, man, you got to sit down and you got to watch the Attack on Titan show with me. And I must have seen that first season like 30 times. So I just kept recommending it to everybody I could at my house. It was great.
Simpson says, how close is that manga to the show? I would say it's pretty freaking faithful. In some areas, the anime looks better than the manga. I'm not a huge fan of the art in the manga, to be honest with you guys. And I think the show has done a good job so far adapting the whole thing.
Would I like it, you think?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Naked giant titans running around eating people, and they use gear like Spider-Man to fight them and cut them up. You're going to love it. It's awesome.
Yeah. Where do you see it?
Hulu has the episodes as well as Crunchyroll too. So you can probably check out the first 3 seasons.
Okay. Attack on Titan. Okay.
Yeah, a bunch of naked guys.
I didn't even have to ask this. Thank you, Sergio. Thank you so much. Omar, why don't we have an Inhumans Omnibus or even the complete collections?
Much like the case of Pharaoh Man and Aquaman in DC.
Who? Pharaoh Lad?
Pharaoh Lad. I'm just kidding.
He never had a chance to grow up. He sacrificed his life as a teenager.
Bless if I hear that again. I don't think they're a hot commodity, unfortunately. And sadly, that freaking, was it the Hulu series? I think
ABC.
ABC, that kind of put the nail in the coffin for that.
Yep.
Anything as far as an omnibus, we got a few OHCs. We have Inhumanity. We have the 4 or 5
Jenkins stuff,
the Jenkins stuff, 4 or 5, and then we have the Black Bolt Inhumans too. Okay, wait, no, I'm looking at it. Yeah, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including Black Bolt oversized hardcovers.
Yep.
So that's a lot more than some other characters get. I was going to say Black Panther, but I think Black Panther has about the same. Like 4... Yeah, actually, that's more than Black Panther.
Yeah.
So
Black Panther has a hit movie. Sorry.
And Death of the Inhumans never came out in OHC. It's just part of that cosmic omnibus.
Yeah.
So
what about the Royals? Isn't that technically Inhumans?
But not in OHC format. It's just straight paperbacks. But maybe one day. I mean, seriously, maybe one day. I mean, Marvel is literally releasing everything. We have Top Dog coming out in complete collections.
I think we're going to get a better version of Inhumans sooner or later, like on the big screen.
Peter Porker, the Amazing Spider-Ham. So, I mean, it's there. We'll get it. Just be a little patient. And I think Jesus Rivera is right. It doesn't help that Marvel try to replace the X-Men with Inhumans. Yeah, way to try to make that. And then retconning people's origin. I hated that crap, man. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver? What the hell?
By the way, everybody, if you can find those 2 books, Beware the Inhumans and Origin of the Inhumans, you're going to get a decent chunk of material. So I would recommend them. They're pretty thick trades.
Is that the stuff from the Silver Age?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure if they release Epic Collections, that stuff will be where they start out. You know, it'll be just like Silver Surfer, where you have a bunch of Fantastic Four. Oh, okay, Geo said, "Screw you, Omar. I'm done talking to you." I'm sorry, Geo. I have no better news.
No, give me a second. I'm looking for the books.
Oh, okay. My bad. Now you muted my ass. Top Dog, man.
So here's one of the books.
Put him on full screen there, Gabe. Show
Here's
off
the
that
first book, Origin of the Inhumans. Pretty thick book.
Fantastic Four stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
This cool.
Has Fantastic Four 36, 38, 41 to 47, 62 to 65, material from 48, 50, 52, 54 to 61, Thor 146 to 152, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So there's that. And then they released this one, which is Beware the Inhumans. Right there. Also pretty thick.
It's a great Jack Kirby cover.
Totally. This one has Marvel Superheroes number 15, Incredible Hulk Annual number 1, Fantastic Four 81 to 83, issue 99, Avengers 95, yada, yada, yada. So you get the picture. A lot of backup stories. So if you find them, get them, because these are the best way to get all that stuff. Because I don't see an omnibus anytime soon. That's why I stopped bothering people about it.
Are those 2 out of print?
I have no idea, to be honest, but it wouldn't surprise me. It's the spines. I know people like to look at that stuff. You spine perverts out there.
Hey, easy.
Chiropractors.
Chiropractors, yeah. So.
Lionheart, I think it's Fathom. The Aspen book.
The Michael Turner book?
Yeah. I think Fathom is the one you're thinking of.
You have the hardcover? I've got the softcover complete collection.
I have the hardcovers, and then I have the Kickstarter of it.
Yeah, they're doing. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they were doing a bunch of stuff with that, and then they're also going back and doing. Well, it's not Aspen, but we're getting like Darkness. We're getting Witchblade Compendium hardcovers all coming back to Kickstarter as well. So there's gonna be a lot of cool Michael Turner stuff out there.
That Michael Turner Kickstarter came with the most enormous amount of crap from a Kickstarter package I've ever had. Stickers, calendars, posters, keychains, everything. I mean, it was just almost as heavy as the book. And that was a book of all his stuff.
Universe says spine look matter more than cover art. The spine art is what your significant other looks at and has to sign off on.
She signs off as it's coming through her hands into mine. Hey, Tolga. Good to have you back.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen him here.
I love that guy. How's it going, Tolga?
She came down, my wife came down to the basement and said, "Oh, is that new?" And the words I always hate to hear. And it was Deadpool with dog pool and squirrel pool on his motorcycle. And she ended up liking it because it matched the old radio that was red right there, too. So it got to stay because it matched the color scheme before Sauron was there. And she didn't like that. She's like,
Did you add the stickers to the bike?
I have the stickers out there. I haven't decided which ones to put on yet.
That's really cool. I like that idea that they included that sticker sheet for everybody.
That is cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish we were getting a Gen 13 omnibus.
The Gen 13 hardcover got canceled.
That got canceled, yeah. That sucks.
It could be. I mean, it might. Maybe there's a small chance they could put it into the fourth quarter of 2021, but I don't know.
Super Squad D just signed in. Just getting the largest toy haul in the universe video ready for tomorrow, and Omar and Jess are largely to blame for everything. Yeah, I think T-Lar got a lot of Transformer advice.
My
from
man. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it is. It is a deadly question indeed. Although my wife is the one that told me that my dioramas had come in today, and it was about a 50-pound package, and she didn't have a problem with it.
I don't think you can hide much when both of you are at home.
I can't. It's gotten to the point where I look when she's in the shower, and that's about it. I have to hope the postman comes, right when she's gone upstairs.
You have to get a P.O. box and bring them in one at a time, like Shawshank Redemption style.
When is the date for that for Invincible?
March 25th.
No, are you serious? That quick? Damn,
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's cool. That is so cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm hoping that's gonna be as badass as I hope it is.
Yeah, it could be really fun. Could be the next big thing. Could be like The Boys and blow up and give Kirkman more money. God knows he needs it. That was sarcasm, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all caught it.
James, I did not get a chance to watch Wonder Woman last night. My headache came back, and I had to go to bed early, so we missed it. We're gonna have to rent it when it comes out or something.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, we were all set to watch it, and then my headache started to slowly come back, and I put myself to bed at like 5 o'clock. I'm thinking I would wake up feeling better, and I woke up at about 5 this morning, and that was it.
I can help you with that. Don't worry about it.
Help you with
Okay,
keeping him awake, or
I was wondering. At first, I thought
because watching Wonder Woman is not gonna help him stay awake.
with the whole Wonder Woman dilemma, I can help with that.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
There are a couple questions here for me, and then we can take. You all can answer this, but oh man, can you put on Super Simi, I think, at 8:35. When are we getting the Gathering Omnibus overview? I ordered and love the Avengers: The Crossing. That's why I wanted you to highlight. Thank God, there's two of us. There's two of us. Based on your recommendation, I remember making that video, and I'm pretty sure I told people. Now I realize that 90% of YouTube is probably going to disagree with me, but I love this story. I don't care. That's the bottom, like the bottom of the barrel right there of that run of the Leather Jacket years, considered by everyone, including the writers. Now the Gathering is top notch. It's the return of the Eternals. They're coming back for Cersei. It's got all these new villains: Bob Harris, Steve Epting. Steve Epting, long before he was huge, right? Like long before his Ed Brubaker stuff. But I really enjoyed his artwork. I think he was a graduate of the Kubert. If I'm not mistaken, the Kubert Art School. Yeah, just based on the way the faces look. And Leather Jackets, baby. It's so epic. I love that run. I'm actually going through it right now before I do my overview of it. It's solid. You gotta love the soap opera, man. Like, that's the thing about it. You have all these horrible cosmic intergalactic things, but that doesn't matter because it's all about the Black Knight getting it on with Crystal and Cersei. Yeah, man. That's what it was about. And meanwhile, Crystal's married to Quicksilver. They have a kid. The Black Knight's like, I don't care. That booty's way too fine. Anyway, that was that's what that was about.
What are we talking about?
Wonder Woman 84.
The Heroes Reborn.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Heroes Reborn. I remember there was a specific omnibus that somebody asked me if Marvel would reprint, and then a lot of people started asking me about it. And David said, wait for an anniversary. I think we got something planned. Got Jess listening to me describe Crystal. No, I really hope you enjoy it, man. It was great. I loved it. No, we haven't started. What the hell we do? Hauls. Who hauled? Jess.
We're hanging out. We're buddies. Yeah. That's what we do. We talk a lot of crap, and then we get
working on Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Did you throw in instructions, Jess?
Sorry? Yeah, I did. May have watched a YouTube video.
Real men don't need instructions. We have YouTube videos of 15-year-old kids transforming these things for us.
Oh, yeah.
I have a small haul.
Small haul time.
What do you got, man?
Small haul.
I'm taking the cover off a Kickstarter I got.
Oh, look at you in these Kickstarter books.
I know. It turns out I signed up for a bunch of them, and they all hit at the same time.
Hey, at least they're being made.
Yeah,
that's true.
I need to email a couple of Kickstarters going, hey, wait a minute. Where's my crap? I haven't seen an update in 3 years.
This is called True War Stories. It's a Kickstarter about war stories from Vietnam to Afghanistan. It is edited by Alex DeCampi, so it's got a wide variety of authors and artists. And I just opened it, but it looks really, really good. The art looks really good because it's got a variety of artists, a variety of writers, and it's all about current Vietnam till now war stories, true war stories. This was a Kickstarter. I'm pretty sure it's going to be, I don't know, I feel like it's going to be released to the general market. So, can't show that. That's funny. Actually, I
just find that one page in every book.
That's funny. I don't know what's going on in this story, but I got to read it.
Nice love doll.
A love doll. So I'm looking forward to reading this book because I love war stories. Yeah, I got Klaus, The Life and Times of Santa Claus.
Ooh, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Guardians of the Galaxy by Kate.
Nice.
And the Savage Sword of Conan, book 4. 4, right? Yeah, 4.
Is that the last one you're picking up, you said, Jess?
Sorry?
Didn't you say that was the last one you were going to pick up?
Yeah, 4 is the last I'm going to be getting of these Conan books. That's the last that I care about. And then I'm doing you all a favor. I'm collecting all the Star Wars books in trade paperback. After Jason Aaron's run. So I'm going to collect these, so you're guaranteed at least an oversized hardcover. You're welcome.
Thank you.
And
your sacrifice.
I got, before T-Lar Bluth got it, and he's the one that told me about it, and I ordered it on air when he told me about it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good old Mando.
Yeah, and the child, and like the hovercraft crib has a stand so you can put it up next to Mando in the Beskar suit.
It even has the Beskar currency thing, the metal.
The Beskar medals?
Yeah, the thing. There you go.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I got the crappiest action figure in the history of action figures.
I know which one that is.
Skullbuster. First of all, that paint job sucks. And his hand is so wrong, he can't even hold a gun properly. I've messed around with his hand as much as I can and his elbow.
To be fair, Skullbuster.
Huh?
I said, to be fair, Skullbuster got offed a lot in the comic books. Like, that dude has gone through like 5 different revisions.
Well, he never learned to hold a gun in any of his revisions.
He sucks so bad.
Yes, now you got it right.
There you go. He sucks at gun holding.
Was he a Build-A-Figure, or did he come free with something like a Happy Meal?
He comes with a Build-A-Figure piece, but
he came with an important Build-A-Figure piece. That's why I bought him.
Oh, you're gonna make a refresh?
That's how they get you. They put the best piece in the crappiest figure.
Yeah, and that's my haul.
Oh, they're asking about the Mando figure. Is it an exclusive from any store?
Yeah, it is. But I didn't leave my house for it. I got it on eBay for $40.
Nice.
Yeah, because that actually wasn't much over what it sold for. I think it's sold for 30. Yeah, this came with the author's signature on a piece of stationery. T-Lar, if he's in the chat, still can tell me where this came from, because T-Lar's the one that told me about it. It's an exclusive somewhere, and I am not going to leave my house putting a mask on, risking my life, and not finding it, which I wouldn't be able to.
I told Tyler that he's crazy for doing that too.
He's gotten a vaccine, so he thinks it's like 90%. It's 90% effective, the one he got, and now he thinks he's immortal.
He made a freaking vlog video about it. I'm like, wow, you're brave.
Yeah.
He is one brave dude, but you know what? I mean, he loves this stuff, so I don't blame him. And he's finding me things, so that's cool.
Yeah. He's finding you things.
He's the Glenn from Walking Dead.
It's a Target exclusive, Jesus says. Yeah, and my Target blows. So does my Walmart. So I can't ever find anything there. That Mando's over $100 on eBay? Whoop, you didn't spend much time in my house, Mando.
Don't make the same mistake you did with Batman Damn, Jess. You waited too long to sell. Just saying, buddy.
That was a private conversation that you and I had.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Like, I thought,
no, I'm teasing.
I thought our doctor's prognosis were private conversations, not comic book talk.
I don't know if the Rusty Biscuit ever showed up because I had it addressed to my wife, and that was the one day in my life that I didn't rush to the porch first to pick up the boxes. I let her pick up the boxes that day for the Rusty Biscuit.
And that's a birthday gift, right?
Yeah.
You're going to have to wait anyways. So.
Yeah, hopefully I forget.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Thanks, Oxmeat.
Thank you, Oxmeat Pete.
Mm-hmm. It's in March, the end of March, so ask me then. Skullbuster. He's
Skullbuster.
Like $10.
Bone Crusher was his other buddy. They have other Reavers?
They have some, yeah.
I don't know. I got him
Pretty Boy.
You can use him as a cannon fodder for all the other Marvel Legends, beating him down and stuff.
Yeah. Great idea. I will keep him then. He'll always be a bad guy.
Cool pictures of battle stuff, and he'll be like on the ground or something. I don't know.
I'll have Nimrod choking him out.
Yeah.
Just completely cross lines and whatever. Morning, Jess, Geo, Gabe, and that guy on the bottom left.
Who said that? Wow.
Buggy Death.
Oh, Buggy, what's up? Man, ain't nobody but me and Geo know who Buggy is to begin with here.
I know Buggy.
I know Buggy.
From what?
One Piece.
Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, damn it, you answered before Jess. Jess is like...
Oh, I thought you just meant the chat. What's Buggy? The One Piece character?
What's Buggy? Yeah man.
By the way, the only thing I hauled, if anybody cares, is a video game. So I can
what'd you get, man?
Yeah.
I got Immortals Phoenix Rising for PlayStation 4. Even though the order said Nintendo Switch, and this is what Amazon.
That's the one.
So I'm like, why? But I'm too lazy. I don't want to expose myself out there to mail this back. I'm like, whatever. I'll play it for the PlayStation. But it was supposed to be for the Switch. But I got
what is the sell me on this game?
It's an open world-ish, RPG-ish game from Ubisoft. Think Breath of the Wild, but with Greek mythology and all the gods and monsters and all that stuff.
That sounds good.
I heard it's got some really good reviews. I know my daughter was thinking about getting it for the Switch. My oldest. Looks really good.
I want to get it for the Switch just so I can tell Gio that I got it for the Switch.
That's what type of friend Jess is. He'll never play it. He'll just haul it.
Nah. That looks fun though. Like that was shooting some creature in the air with a bow and arrow. That's my kind of game.
Yep, it's very colorful. I think you're gonna like the visual for it. It's nice.
I wonder if my daughter would like that. That sounds. I mean, she loved Horizon Zero Dawn. We like shooting things with bows and arrows.
Cleveland Brown says Switch, PS4, close enough for Amazon. Yeah,
it's a good game.
I'd like that the little receipt actually says Nintendo Switch, Immortals Rising. I'm like, thank you. Somebody got. I'm pretty sure somebody ordered the PlayStation 4 version and they switched it to mine. So. That's all I got.
I don't know why I said I was just joking. Where the hell am I? I'm quarantined, guys. I'm just out of my damn mind. Would you haul it, Gabe? Oh, I'm sorry, Jess. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask how you're feeling.
I'm okay. Yeah, I get my test tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes, and hopefully, everything's okay. I think we're still going to stay in the house, since I've been down here. My girls are upstairs, but I think we're still going to stay at home for 10 days, just in case. We don't want to get anybody sick.
If it were me, I'd come back and say the test was positive and stay in the basement another 14 days.
Yeah, but I love my kids, so I kind of want to see them.
My kid's out of the house.
Yeah, your kid's older. You just want to be alone in your basement.
Exactly.
Shut the door, man. Just shut the door. It's not like you have to do much.
That's true. Good luck, Omar, says Arya.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I feel fine, but you never know.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't have really any fighting games on the PS4. Maybe some of that Blast Blue and Guilty Gear stuff. I was talking about how I don't really have fighting games anymore because my friends don't come over anymore. Like, it's kind of sad. We get together. We used to get together once a year before 2020 to do a big video game overnight thing, like fighting games and stuff at my buddy Rob's house. And we would travel to like... Oh, damn. 16. Shut up. You're going to be at BotCon in 2022, asshole. 16-bit, which is a huge arcade. Like this place, they have one in Columbus and they have one in Cincinnati, Ohio. And pretty much as long as you're drinking something, you can play the arcade games for free. It's huge. Like they have the 6-player X-Men arcade cabinet there. Oh, man, it's awesome. So
Nice.
Those are the things I look forward to, like getting out of the house to do when this world opens back up to full capacity. Sorry, Gabe. What'd you get, Patty?
Oh, good. So I got a nice haul this week. So I'm going to see if I can kind of rank it from and kind of build my way up to the coolest item that I got.
All right.
Let's see. Epic Collections. I got some out of print ones I needed. Moon Knight, Volume 3, Final Rest. This is the last Epic Collection I needed for my Moon Knight run that's out right now.
Nice.
So now I got more. I think there's more material than what's in the actual omnibus so far.
Yes.
But awesome stuff with this. What else did I get? Some Avengers, some out of print Avengers epics. Collection Obsession. This is a big one that's kind of hard to find. Really thick too for an epic collection. This thing is pretty thick compared to the other ones. So awesome good stuff here. Fingerroth, Roy Thomas, Harris, Nicieza, Lim, Epting. I mean, you got some heavy hitters, some great 90s Avengers stuff in here. And then I got Star Wars Epic, Old Republic Volume 1. This is like the biggie. Like this is probably the biggest epic collection out there right now. Like probably one of the most expensive ones. I was able to get this in a nice trade. So got that. And then Star Wars Marvel Original Years Volume 2.
Oh, Stimson J. Cat, you're in Cincy? Well, next time I head up there, man, you come play video games with me.
And then with the move, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I lost this book or if I sold it and totally forgot about it. I don't know. I couldn't find my copy of Astonishing X-Men, so I had to go out and buy myself a new copy. And now that I bought it, I'll probably find the old one in a box.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think, isn't that one out of print again?
Yeah, it's out of print again, too. So luckily, I knew a place in town that had a copy sit on the shelf. So I was like, I'm going to go over there and pick it up right away.
Oh, shit. You're a bartender? I'm coming to grab drinks. Plural.
Astonishing X-Men.
We gave away the direct market cover on my channel, and I kind of regret it not keeping it. I really love that cover.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted, but that's not the one that they had. So that's the one I had that I'm either like I'm missing or I sold. That one had the original cover on it, but it's just still a good cover. I mean, John Cassidy. This is John Cassidy at like his peak. His star was the highest in the sky during this time frame. Beautiful stuff that he was doing in this book. I don't know what happened a couple years later with him, but and then CGC. I got a 9.6 first appearance of Deadpool New Mutants 98.
You're back in that game, huh? CGC.
I wanted to pick up a copy. I got a little bit of money selling my house. I put a lot of money in, personal money. That I had to sell some books to make like the earnest money for the move. So I was kind of paying myself back a little bit. So I picked up a copy of this.
You should have told me. I would have sold you that for less.
How much less? How much are you talking about, Jess? Let's talk about. And then, like I said, so I was building up to the coolest item that I got. Let me see. Give me a second.
Hey, there's going to be a normal again, Stimson J. Cat. Where'd you pull that out of?
Whoa.
Look at this awesome Age of Apocalypse poster. I went to a Torpedo, and they were like, hey, we just bought this collection.
Hold that up again, because I don't know if you remember this, but if anybody in the chat remembers this. So when this image was first shown, it was in the back of an issue of X-Men, and in the back of an issue of X-Men, this image was in black and white, and they wanted you to guess who was who. Dude, I had every character with the exception of Rogue, because I thought Rogue was Longshot, because it was in black and white, right? When the image was shown, and you had to guess who was who. Like,
look at it.
Yeah. So without the color, I was like, well, that's Longshot's mullet. That's got to be Longshot. I had no idea it was Rogue.
I can see that.
Until you see the colored version of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love that picture, man. Love that picture.
So that's
very,
the cool thing.
Very iconic.
I went to Torpedo, and they were like, hey, we just bought this collection, and we had to get this for you. And I was like, oh, okay, it's interesting. And they pulled out that poster. They're like, hey, we got it for you, or else we were just going to throw it away. And I was like, you don't throw this kind of shit away. It's be archived and preserved and hung on my wall. So now I got to
preserved.
So now I got to go get a poster and get that thing hung up. I'm still getting my room put together, and all that fun stuff is still happening. So it's time to start decorating. Hopefully soon I can put some. I got a lot of original art I want to put up on the walls, stuff like that. So. And a lot of cool posters from the 90s as well.
Was that your number one thing?
That's. Are you questioning that?
No. I'm just asking. I lost track. No. Cool.
There's nothing cooler anybody can get above that poster.
I totally am agreeing with you. I just lost track of where you were.
He's totally agreeing with you.
It's cool. It's cool.
How can you question that wasn't the coolest thing? I went from a CGC first Deadpool 9.6 to Age of Apocalypse poster. I can't escalate it any higher.
It was a 9.6. Jess wasn't impressed. He had a 9.8.
Yeah, I didn't have the $1,800 to get a 9.8. So
are you serious? That's how much it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 9.6. It's an older label, so I was thinking in the back of my mind, I had a little bit of a game plan. I was like, this is an older label, so I know it hasn't been pressed. Mm-hmm. So let me. The only thing I'm going to press right now is going to be my luck, and I'm going to go buy it at 9.6 in an older case. I know it has been pressed. When I get it, I'll check it out, and if it looks pressable, I could send it in and turn this into a 9.8 possibly. But I got it, and I think there's enough color breaking spine ticks that this is a hard 9.6. So I know I'm not going to chance it.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Solid thinking, though.
Yeah, it's the way you got to do it sometimes, and I'm happy with this. The guy wanted $700 for it, and I talked him down to a reasonable price. So
nice.
$700.
Yep.
Damn, I know I can't sell it. I probably
it's nowhere near $700. The guy's out of his mind, but I hit him up with what's what and got it for market price.
Market price? What is it? A fish?
$500.
Oh, $500. You had me at market price. Damn it, Gio! Is the freaking Tokyo Ghoul Ray box set out of print? Why am I looking?
I think it's sold out. Yeah.
The second box set is out of print.
Second box set, yeah.
Mother of God!
I thought you had it.
You all keep doing this stupid shit. Damn it. I'm trying to find it now. I had the first one. Shit. This is what happened when I wait too long.
Any reads you guys want to talk about right now, or anybody else?
Yeah, I read. I didn't haul anything, but I read. Let's see. I'm currently going through Judge Dredd, Volume 10. Should be done by next week to put up a video. The Avengers Gathers. Sorry, I'm flabbergasted by the fact that this damn box set's out of print just came out in November. What is this, Marvel Omnibus? The Avengers Omnibus that I was talking about earlier. The Winter Soldier Captain America, or Winter Soldier Falcon miniseries. The new Dr. Aphra series by Alyssa Wong.
How is it?
It's honestly, it's not as good, but I mean, that first series was solid, though.
Yeah.
Thank you, The Gathering Omnibus. And what was the other book I was reading? I was reading some of the Cape Crusader and Dark Knight detective. And I wrapped up something just recently. What the hell was it? I can't remember, but that's it. I only want things when they go out of print. Yeah, that's not the plan. I just wanted it, and I was like, well, I'll wait till it goes down in price. Like a damn fool. You know, I'm gonna check one more place. My secret place I go to. It's called Walmart.com. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or not.
You might see it there because they do sell a lot of Tokyo Ghoul stuff.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was just gonna check Right Stuff to see if they had it. But that's all I read. Out of stock, expecting more. And Right Stuff I trust.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a contact at Viz. I'll just email her and ask her if it's coming back into stock. I just want to know if it's coming back into stock. No way she sends me a box set, but
Raz is asking, we doing another drunken epic anime haul? That was pretty epic. I like that video.
dude, I can pulling anime out I didn't even heard of. Ask me how many I've watched.
Probably one.
Two.
Two.
Two. Like with my kids because they wanted to watch it. I forgot I bought that crap. I was like, oh yeah, I bought that, didn't I? Yeah, let's go watch that. Purchase justified.
Yeah.
I read East of West Book 3.
Is that the DCBS variant?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nerd. You didn't even get that at DCBS, fake fan. You got that at In Stock Trades.
What's the difference? I got it.
Somebody prepaid for it, like Geo, and he didn't get his copy.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
That's Geo's copy you're holding in your hand, dude.
Yep. Probably. Same
Don't
with
pre-order shame me.
I just did.
Yeah, cut it out. This was great. It was awesome. Great ending. I loved the whole last part of it. It took me a full day to read this. It took me like 10 hours to get through this.
Oh,
and it was just amazing. I loved the whole thing. It was just a perfect ending, and I loved this book a lot. And
on a scale to 1 to 10 on the crazy Hickman verse, how crazy is that book overall compared to his other works?
It's not that crazy. He does give a timeline in the very first book that help you understand it, and that's really all you need is that timeline in the first book.
Nice.
Otherwise, it's very followable. Followable. It's easy to follow. I know what you're saying as far as crazy Hickman stuff goes, and this is not Avengers or any of it, Fantastic Four. Some of the stuff that you can't put down for a day, or else you'll get lost. This is it's still pretty high concept. It's got a lot of stuff going on in it, but it all makes complete sense. The whole series all makes complete sense with this. And then I read Strike Force 1 and 2. And I think it was Teenie Howard who did an amazing thing. She took Angela and Spider-Woman and Damon Hellstrom and a bunch of other my favorite characters and made them utterly boring. This was terrible.
Is Freddie watching? He loves that book.
Sorry, buddy. I wanted to love it. It's got all my faves in it. I mean, it's got Angela. It's got Spider-Woman. What? How? Wiccan. Monica Rambeau.
You lost me at Angela.
Yeah, come on. She's the oldest and has the longest history in Marvel history. Come on.
Okay, Bendis. I didn't like her. Honestly, I wasn't the biggest fan of her Conan. I wasn't the biggest fan of... There was another series that Teenie Howard wrote. That's why it took me a long time to get into Excalibur. And even then, Excalibur has ups and downs, man.
This was all downs.
Really? I read the first one. I thought it was okay. With it had Blade in it, right? And
yeah, Blade has
Hood.
Deadpool.
The Hood's in it.
Yeah, everybody's in it.
All right, where's that root beer? I'm gonna crank it out, and people can start
Cranberry juice
hashtagging you for sexism and.
Sorry, Teeny. Big letdown.
That's
And I
too bad.
don't mean it personally, but it was boring as hell.
You would think. I mean, tall lady and thick lady on that book, it'd be great, but nope.
Yeah, no. I like her other stuff, but not this one. Sorry. I apologize. I'm sure you're a nice person. But it's my money.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
You know who else is really nice? Devin Grayson. Like she donates her time to like homeless shelters, and you poured root beer on one of her books, and she saw that.
I would like to slap her in the face for that.
Whoa, dude, you're gonna get canceled. What are you doing?
Canceled.
Hey.
She deserves. Okay, I'll.
Unless she's into it, then whatever. But I'm not kink shaming anybody.
That book was an abomination, and she should be ashamed. Hilarious.
Oh man, I just remember how pissed her Nightwing made me. I was like, "What the hell?"
Mm.
All right, so question for the Omnibros. What is a whale you were all still searching for?
Absolute Promethea, 1, 2, and 3. Absolutely.
Oh, you're
Still.
not visiting my Bendis again. I mean, my basement.
Oh, you got those, huh? You
Long
sure about,
time
you
ago.
sure about that?
They're still there.
Are you sure those aren't just the slipcases emptied? Because you'll never know.
No, I show mine book side out.
I think the only one I'm still searching for, and I'll never find it probably, but I'll wait for a possible reprint that'll never happen. Felix Covenant, oversized hardcover.
Oh, that will happen. That will happen, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wait. No big deal.
That's got to happen. That will be an omnibus. It might be a couple of years, but it will happen.
I have all the issues more or less just chopped up through different books like Cable and X-Force. Most of it's in there too as well, but that's just the one book I don't have in that X-Men run, and I would really like to have it.
I don't. I think I'm satisfied. I found pretty much everything. Some of those EC. Okay, yeah, some of those EC Comics reprints.
What do you miss?
Defense Stories, Weird Science, Vault of Horror. Some of those are out of print and pricey now, but they get reprinted. But I would say some of those issues, some of those books are probably something I'm hunting for.
Dark Horse has been reprinting most of the stuff that was printed by Gemstone Publishing.
Gemstone?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think that will eventually come back.
Yeah. I'm waiting.
Jess is like Alexander the Great. He reached the end of the known world and wept because there was no land left to conquer.
Dude, all I know about Jess is like for as long as I've known him, all he needs to do is go on Facebook and be like, hey, does anybody have this really hard to find book that Omar is looking for, but I happen to be looking for as well? And like 80 dudes are like, I got you, Jess. Dude, I got this out of my own library. I had to rip this out of my dead mother's hands. Here you go, Jess. I'll do anything for you. And the one time I asked Jess for help, he's like, I'll put my guys on it. I saw the Facebook post. This isn't for me, but this is for my buddy Omar. Nobody replied back. Except for like, I wouldn't give that guy anything.
That was a really hard to book to find. That's true. I've never received a damaged book ever from Amazon. That is true. That was a really difficult book you asked for, though.
So I heard about that. Damn it, where is that copy that I had? I heard it was missing pages, but was it just one copy or was it all the copies of West Coast Avengers? You're talking about the new printing, right?
I haven't heard anything about that.
Apparently it skips pages one. Find me the pages and I'll go check. Just share your magic. Again, people just love this guy. People travel all the way from Australia to come and meet with him at conventions. Was it England? I can't remember. They brought you like tea.
Jesse Christian says that's probably because you made Jess buy those JLA Rebirth Deluxes.
It was just one, and I was testing the water to see how foolish he was.
Very.
Very. Yes.
What's a VTuber?
VTuber.
VTuber?
Jess is treated like a VTuber without being a VTuber. Is that like a VIP tuber?
Maybe.
YouTuber or something?
Very well could be.
Omar, the Epic Collection, it jumps from 144 to 177.
Like page numbers or the actual story? You got it with you?
No, I'm looking it up. I'm looking on the Epic Collection.
Virtual YouTuber.
No, I'm looking at the.
Isn't all YouTube virtual?
Well, yeah, virtual is like the people that do YouTube without showing their faces. It's either like a 3D stuff or they wear a mask and you don't see their real identity.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks.
Let me go check. I want to know if that's in the copy that I have. I have the Omnibus, so I never went to read this one.
Can any of those virtual YouTubers help me with Bumblebee?
How you're a grown man and you can't transform the easiest transformer?
I think they make for little kids, isn't it?
Huh?
I said, isn't that the kind that they make for little kids? That Bumblebee version.
What are you trying to say? Victor, I've read the Firefly books, and a lot of them are really good. I highly recommend them, and I believe Maddie from Old Reader, New Reader is also a big Firefly fan of the series. The deluxe editions are really nice.
To double check, you guys are talking about this book right here, Avengers West Coast, right?
That's what they're saying, Volume 1, yeah.
You're saying that pages one more time.
It goes from 144 to 177.
So this copy that I have, the review copy that was sent to me from Marvel, I mean, that's the proper reading order. That's the Fight with Graviton. So I'm sorry. Don't know if you can see that. Can you?
I got you.
Thank you. So it goes 144 to 145. You're saying that there's copies out there that go from 144 to 177?
Well, I'm just seeing the one post on Curtis's.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was more than one. Because if it's more than one, then that's a big issue. That's quite a lot of missing pages.
Yeah.
But let me see. 176. Yeah, there's 176 and 177. So let me make sure this is the one that was printed. It might be printed at different places too. No, this is printed at Fry Communications. What the hell is Fry Communications?
It's Fry from Fry.
From Futurama. So there you go. I don't know who was asking. I'm sorry, somebody was asking, but the pages are in there.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, I think it might be just one guy just having bad luck. Because I was going to say on that thread, is everybody else saying theirs is okay?
I didn't read it, but I know that when I do these overviews, I may miss a page, but that's a huge lot of pages I would be missing. Okay, so anything else left? Talk about before we
previews. We got previews.
I think we got a big week coming, don't we?
It's a pretty good week. There's some good stuff coming out this week for sure. Let me get the other. Give me a second.
Speaking of good things, I gotta go because it's been an hour. I gotta hit.
Hey man, go on. I gotta get going too here in about 15 minutes, and you go on and go.
Yeah.
Where you're from?
I love you guys.
Rico. I mean, your
channel,
your InnerTube channel. Yeah.
My Interspecies Tube is a week in geekdom where I talk about anime, comics, and manga. All three things for the price of one. Subscribe if you can. That's a week in geekdom.
And he does statue reviews.
I wish I could do statues, but I ain't got the money or the space for them.
Oh well, I still love your Mira review.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite videos.
Yeah, you put her in the beach water. It was awesome.
You're gonna get the Kotobukiya by Shoujo one?
I have that pre-ordered, of course.
My man.
It's like a proper Mira, because the other one's a bombshell variant. So I gotta own, because I originally wanted I think it was XM or Prime One or somebody had a really big Mira statue, but that was like $1,000. I'm not gonna spend $1,000 on a statue.
No.
Oh.
Unless it's Harley.
Yeah, if you guys can check out that video, that's pretty cool. Just go to my channel and search Mira Bombshell. I had a really fun time. I actually recorded that with my dad. He was my assistant helping me.
I didn't know that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
I almost drowned filming that. So
how? What? A wave came up?
Yeah, because a wave came up, and I'm wearing Crocs sandals because I'm in the beach, and I was about to fall and drown, and you wouldn't have seen me afterwards. But it's all for the sacrifice of filming that statue.
Yeah. So everybody go check out Gio's mirror review. He risked his life for it.
All right, I gotta go. Love you guys.
Take care, Gio.
Be good, buddy.
All right, let's take a look at this week's releases, everybody.
Right on.
Yeah, let's make this happen. So we got 186 people in the chat. Everybody hit that like button. We're going to go through this week's releases. We'll be able to find these on In-Stock Trade starting tomorrow, 12 noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. on the East Coast time. So Image Comics. Jess, you said you were going to pick this up, right? Black Magic Volume 3?
That's last week. Oh, wait, no, that's this week. I thought we...
Wait, what's going on here? This is last week. What's going on, previews?
Did you refresh?
Yep. Give me a second.
Wait, I do remember Black Magic, but...
there we go. All right, so this week is Dead Body Road from Image Comics.
I know nothing about that, but I like that cover.
I think that's Justin Jordan's book.
Justin Jordan.
Look at you. On fire.
That is a cool cover.
It's got that Luther Strode.
Yeah.
I like that book.
I only read the first one. It was amazing.
It was ridiculous, but so good.
Came out of nowhere. That's such a great book. Dark Horse, Avatar: Last Airbender, Metal Bending. IDW this week, kind of going into place with the recently released trailer, but Godzilla, History's Greatest Monster.
Oh shoot! I wish Gio was here. Is that something I should get?
This is just like a collection of his greatest hits from different years. Yes, Edward Miguez. Complete Darkness got pushed back until February, I think the second week, if I'm not mistaken. I was just looking at all this stuff that's, IP. Like everything IDW is releasing today or tomorrow is all different copyrighted material from different publishers.
IST has Black Magic coming out from Greg Rucka coming out this week from Image. So that's what confused me when you showed Black Magic with the Marked, because I know the Marked came out last week. But just so people know.
That wasn't crazy?
I'm not, yeah, okay.
What?
I don't know what happened. All right.
I don't know what's happened because Black Magic was supposed to be last week and it got pushed back to this week.
All right, Deep Space Nine, and then we got Star Wars Clone Wars Battle Tales. Then we got Star Wars Adventures Vader's Castle. A lot of Star Wars Adventures books coming out this week. This is Volume 11. And then Marvel this week, we got some heavy hitters coming out this week. We got some reprints.
Oh, yeah.
Got some good reprints here. Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 2. You got the awesome Humberto Ramos cover and the classic John Romita cover there.
All of these are out of print, by the way. at the distribution center.
Oh, already.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
talking about that yesterday on Omnibros. It's already shipped and sold out.
It's not a big deal. Doesn't mean that they're out of print at, IST or TOW or CGN or DCBS. It just means that they're out of print at the distribution center. So if you're wanting the direct market cover, that might be the one that, you might want to grab. If you don't care about the covers, then you can, I think that might be around a little bit. I love that direct market cap though.
The cap one, this is one I'm gonna have to get this.
So badass.
Yeah, this is the one I'm gonna get. So yeah, we got Captain America. Finally, after all this time, again, Marvel reprinting some heavy whales coming up. So this is one of the great ones as well. This thing has been out of print for the longest time. This whole run of Brubaker's Captain America.
So those are that's my favorite cover, man. I love it. I think I'm alone here, but I think I'm the only one that likes the standard edition cover for Amazing Spider-Man with Humberto Ramos' artwork. I think most people hate that cover.
I don't have anything against it. I just prefer to get the covers that match the material inside.
Yeah, I think I'm the same way.
What are you guys talking about? This exact scene plays out in the comic book.
It's a good looking cover, though.
But it doesn't look anything like the material inside.
No.
It absolutely does. The Green Goblin kidnaps Peter Parker. All that happens.
Yeah, this is the one I would go for.
This is when I remember Spider-Man really getting good in my Silver Age memory.
There's a lot of classic stories in there, man. I love that run. And this, if you've not read this is my pick of the week, man. If you've not read it, this is amazing.
Yeah, great to have these reprints of these big books coming out, man. That's so cool. I mean, what was it? A couple weeks ago was this Jim Lee X-Men, another big heavy whales. Doctor Strange Epic Collection. This is the Steve Englehart.
Yeah.
Marv Wolfman stuff in here.
Ooh, is that also sold out?
I don't think so. I think the reprints of the epics are all gone, but this one's still good. I love this run, man, because this is literally where you see the transition from crazy Marvel trying out new things with artwork and storytelling to, okay, let's calm down. So it's literally like the early 70s to mid 70s, because this is what, 75, I think. 75, and then by 78, early 80s, they're like, we need to tone it down a bit, guys. Let's get that Marv Wolfman kid in here to write some stories. And they let Steve Englehart go, man. And he didn't even get to wrap up his storyline. I just read this a couple of weeks ago because I'm doing an overview of it tomorrow. So it's weird to see that transition of like, all right, that's enough crazy. Let's talk about the characters. Let's do some more characters. So remember, like the Marvel was doing all this experimental stuff in the 70s, which is great for a lot of us.
Good change of pace there in the Bronze Age.
Absolutely, man.
Falcon Winter Soldier, cut off 1.
Cleveland Brown, I love you, man.
Star Wars, Dr. Aphra, Unstoppable Wasp, and Frank Cho Wolverine.
Ooh, Taylor Brown. There's a Dr. Aphra trade for you.
Blink twice for reprints. I'm not going to be able to do anything anymore.
Ooh, what's that Black AF Devil's die from Black Mask?
Vita Ayala.
Yeah, I saw her name on it. That's interesting.
Oh, is Vita Ayala writing Children of the Atom? I didn't know that. I forgot that book was even coming out.
Oh, interesting. Oh, it's a subset of the Black universe. Okay.
The Marvel graphic novels are reprints of stuff that has been previously collected in trade paperbacks before. However, the Strange Academy book that comes out in February, it's the very first time a series has been published in graphic novel format before being published in trade paperback or hardcover format. So I don't know if they're testing the waters with just that series or not, but everything else has been published before in a trade paperback or a hardcover format.
That'd be interesting to see how that works. So,
Firefly.
Oh, that's the hardcover. Second hardcover.
Yep.
Can you highlight that real quick? The Firefly. Hmm. I like these books. They're hardcovers and they're nice. And I bet as soon as I get all the hardcovers, they'll come out with an Omni.
Didn't they do a deluxe edition hardcover? Boom Studios.
Yeah.
I never got that one. I need to get that. Freak Snow Washed. That looks pretty interesting. Freak Snow Washed in Blood.
it is pretty cool looking.
I like the cover. I don't know what this is about at all. $9.99. That's a pretty good price point right there.
Almost looks like a jock cover.
The God of Guns. That sounds interesting.
Hakume and Mikochi. That looks. I really like the art in that. You don't have to click on it. You can barely tell what it looks like, but I like that art style. And more manga. Hamilton. Based on the historical figure, not the play, just looking at that cover. The musical. Oh, yeah. Kimagure Orange Road, baby. Out for everybody. I had to kickstart that.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm glad they actually made it because I got. That's the other Kickstarter I need an email about was the Osamu Tezuka book.
Oh, wow.
Because they haven't sent it to me. But apparently everybody has it and selling it on eBay already.
Oh, no.
What's this Metal Shark, bro? Just the title is cool.
Metal Shark, bro. He just wants to be a normal shark again. Wait. With his newfound human physique and propensity of violence, he's tests on souls that have sworn allegiance to Satan. This might be book of the year, fellas. That description sounds awesome.
Man, I don't want to say this out loud, but look at his nipples.
Says it was originally supposed to come out in December, huh? Looks like that's a little bit of a delay there.
It's probably worth it. I think it's probably the coolest thing ever.
Maybe. Hey, there's our buddy's book.
There's no heroin. Awesome.
It's got to feel good to look at your book coming out with other books like Marvel books and DC books on the same week. That's awesome. Good for Frank.
Good for Frank, man. Yeah, and he's got another book coming out soon too. His second part of Dead End Kids is coming out.
Yeah.
You tell him we need an omnibus. Y'all have told him we need an omnibus, right?
He mentioned something where he was like, "One more series, we can get ourselves an oversized hardcover."
That's right. No hardcover, no buy. No, I'm just kidding. That's wrong.
There's a lot of stuff back here this week. Jeez. There we go.
Oh, Witch Hat. I thought that was out already, that particular volume. Wow, that Warhammer stuff looks crazy. The Lone Wolves.
Yeah, that's some cool art.
That reminds me of like UK 2000 AD stuff, right, Jess? Like that kind of art.
Yeah.
Heavy metal stuff.
All right, so let's take a look. That's that for Diamond. Let's take a look at UCS and see what we got coming out from DC. Oh, look, another hardcover version of Batman Damned. No, I'm kidding. It's art of Libra Mayho.
Bat Force Radio is happy about that.
You gonna
There's
plug
probably a bunch of Batman Noel stuff in there too, Jess.
Oh, Hugs for Drugs. I'm sorry, I haven't heard about that one. I love that. I'd love if Life Story got an OHC. And his Spider-Man, his Spectacular Spider-Man got an omnibus. That would be cool.
We got Justice League Dark Volume 4, Justice League International Book 2, Legends of the DC Universe, Doug Mahnke hardcover.
I love that dude's art, but hey, no way in hell. Like that stuff is crazy. The Legends of the DC Universe. Like they have one from the 80s that collects like the Dark Knight issue 2 and a bunch of other stuff from that represents the 80s, which is cool. Is a pretty cool collection. But I don't know how I'd feel about just getting like an issue 2 of something that is that iconic without collecting the whole thing.
Yeah.
And awesome to see this coming out this week. New Teen Titans Omnibus Volume 5.
I know you meant to say Superman Kryptonite Nevermore.
Dude, do you know how much that makes me mad, Jess? Go to Super freaking Man Kryptonite. This stupid book is hardcover.
Yeah.
We've already had this release in a library edition hardcover format. This is the chance they had to make this into a deluxe edition hardcover.
Oh.
And it's hardcover again. So it is standard edition hardcover.
Restored and recolored?
Yeah, by Neil Adams.
No.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if Neil Adams restored it.
I didn't know it was recolored. Oh, I don't know. Am I be happy about that?
Good. I'm happy. I'm not happy about the damn size. We've already had this thing printed like this before.
Yeah.
And it was cheaper. I think the library edition was like $24.99.
Oh,
that's okay. I think that was it. But yeah, that one I was like, it doesn't match up with the other stuff, like the follow-up stories by what was it, Jeff Loeb and Tim Sell, the Kryptonite story. That had a deluxe edition. But anyway, restored, recolored. Neil Adams came in, recolored everything.
To get these books and other fine books, you can go to InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. Sometime this week, we will be giving, well, probably Thursday, we'll be giving away an IST gift card worth $50 that is available to viewers like you. $50 or more in an order in the United States gets you free shipping, fabulous packaging, fabulous customer service. That's InStockTrades.com.
All right, so it looks like we missed a couple things on DC real fast.
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel.
Yep, that comes out.
Man of Steel Volume 2. And Titans Burning Rage trade paperback. And Wonder Woman in the 50s. But it's good to see that they're continuing with the John Byrne Superman. For the fans out there. Still no Kirby Fourth World Volume 2 Absolute.
That might be fourth quarter, man. I'm hoping that Batman Snyder Omnibus Volume 2, Mike Grell Green Arrow Volume 2, all of that will be fourth quarter, and then everybody can have their faith restored in DC until those books are canceled.
Until we get our No Man's Land, Road to No Man's Land Volume 2.
No, they've already advertised it, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Man of Steel. So can you highlight Nelson's thing? Little. Yeah. He's asking if Man of Steel will be 4 or 5 volumes. Man of Steel right now, it looks like they're collecting the trade paperbacks like 2.5 in 1. So by that logic, there were 9 of those. There should be 4. And if they want to go further to line up perfectly with Exile, it'll be quite a few more. It'll be, I want to say, maybe up to Exile will be 3 more after that, so a total of like 8. 8, because we get a lot more series, because eventually we get the Triangle years. After Byrne leaves, we get 4 titles, and then that all leads into... And then we also need the stuff in between Exile and Death and Return. Give me a Panic in the Sky Omnibus. So...
Well, I feel like that wraps up the show. Omar, where can they find you?
I'm going to be on my channel, Near Mint Condition, where I post a video every day.
I'm going to be on that channel tomorrow night.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't give that. Wait, I didn't give no damn green light for that. What are you doing on my channel?
Maddie invited me. You're cut out of the loop.
I guess I am. I leave for a freaking to be determined amount of time, and she just invites anybody.
Yeah, she asked me first.
I guess. All right. Well, welcome to the channel, Jess.
Thank you.
You've been there before, so you're fine.
Yeah. And you can find me, Omnidog, and Omnidog's Vault on YouTube, and Omnidogs_Vault on Instagram. And Gabe, where will you be showing that poster?
It's going to go up on my wall, and eventually I will show it on my Instagram page. Gabe Loves 90s Comics.
Nice. Thank you to all the co-hosts that showed up tonight. Thank you to the chat. Chat was great tonight.
Thank you, everybody.
InStockTrades.com. Great sponsor. Great gift card giveaway. Maybe I should do that.
God damn it.
Now I will do that.
All I need for you to do is get my damn Kickstarter book and review it. That'd be awesome.
And thank you to the audience that's watching this afterwards. And peace and love. Peace and love.